What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Whole Views, and today we get to talk about your top 3 reasons you should be watching The Baby on HBO Max. Subscribe to the channel if you like reviews, if you like reactions, if you like firearms. Those are the things that we like to get into here on the channel. We try to pump out the videos as often as we can. And today's topic is about The Baby on HBO Max. It's an HBO Max exclusive that I recently experienced and I think is worthy of spreading the good news about. So let's go ahead and talk about that show. The number one reason that you should be watching The Baby is because the marketing of the show is phenomenal. I saw a trailer for this a few weeks back, just scrolling on Instagram, and the premise of the show is enough to make it kind of stick with you in your memory. So phenomenal opening trailer for The Baby that I saw a few weeks back. Didn't do a reaction, never came on and talked about it, but it was very good. It did stick in my memory. It put out the idea that, hey, either the baby is crazy and is the devil, or the main character woman, she's crazy and it's all in her head. And that idea was enough to make me say, you know what, whenever I see this again, I'm gonna check it out. Didn't have a release date with it, but when I opened up HBO Max to look at Young Justice, I saw a title card promoting The Baby and I said, I'm gonna watch Young Justice and then I'm gonna watch this. And I was not disappointed. Continuing along that line of things that are marketed very well. If you watch episode 1, at the end of episode 1, there's a trailer for the rest of the season. And boy, let me tell you, that trailer is truly impressive. It answers some questions, but leaves more questions to be answered as far as, is the baby the devil? Is the owner crazy? Like, what is going on with this whole situation? It puts a lot of questions out there, but at the same time, kind of confirms some thoughts that you may have after watching that first episode. So definitely good seasonal trailer after that first episode. Good initial trailer for just marketing the show in general. The marketing is hitting to me. And I think that is one strong reason that you should check it out. At least give it a 3-episode go. Reason number 2 is that the show is genuinely creepy. It is like, it really messes with the person if you watch it and give it a chance. I think the sound design is the first point that I would make that says, you know, the way I watched it was on my iPad with headphones in, headphones that will be being reviewed on the channel. Stick around if you like, you know, the tech reviews. I do dabble in that a little bit. But watching that episode with the headphones in and listening to the different sounds that they use, there's some groaning, there's some moaning, some chanting. It comes and goes at certain times, and it really sets the eerie tone around that baby. After watching a few minutes of it, you will still kind of be on the fence, but by the end of the episode, you will definitely know with a degree of certainty something is up with that baby. And just having a show based on that premise, again, very intriguing, and it's executed very, very well. There's some hallucination scenes in there that happen that really kind of get you on edge. The show is creepy. It really kind of weirded me out a little bit and made me afraid. I think it's doing its job in that regard of being a creepy yet funny show. So if you're interested in that type of weird tone, give this thing a chance. And my third reason for telling people or spreading the good news about The Baby is that this is a show with a lot of production value. Just recently, if you watch Moon Knight, they made a reference to production value of shows. In this one, the production value really shows because it is a show based in the UK. You can tell that it's shot on location. It's not a back lot. It's moving around, it's sprawling, it's in different environments. It's just executed very well, and I like the way that it's put out. There's CG that's involved, and the CG is, you know, fairly nice for just a little tad, you know, small taste that we got in episode 1. But I liked it. I think that they're not going to cut corners with this show and give you a whole bunch of dark stuff, even though it is a show that is around a dark, devilish baby. It's not something that's going to come across as being done in a cheap way. It doesn't look like they're cutting corners, and that is my third reason. They are putting the money into the show. They're putting it into the production. It looks very good. It comes across as being a high value thing. HBO Max is on its way to being the king of the hill in the streaming world. Video about that coming soon as well. So those are my thoughts on The Baby. I think The Baby is an excellent little show. It's only one episode that I've seen, but that 30 minutes was very unsettling and also very funny. And it made me say, I'm in. Normally I only give shows 3 episodes before I dedicate and commit, but I'm committed. That premise, the execution, and the marketing, that first initial trailer, as well as that trailer on the back end of episode 1. Very impressive stuff. So those are my reasons. Let me know if you've seen The Baby. Do you want weekly episode talks about The Baby? Is there any other content from me that you would like to see covering or talking about The Baby? Because I wouldn't mind coming back and talking about it each week. It looks very good. It looks very good. One of my new favorite things after watching just one episode. So again, let me know your thoughts. Enjoy yourself, guard your heart, and go watch something good.